Alright, what's up everyone? Just been struggling. YouTube updated their little thing here. It's pretty sweet actually. I like it. The whole little side volume scroll thing. Anyway, for those of you who make videos know what I'm talking about. But today I am here to discuss tonight's WWE Draft. It was, I think, one of the most entertaining Raws I've seen in a long time. I mean, the wrestling was pretty good, I thought, but you know, the whole swerves and money and draft picks and everything was just really great. So I was doing homework for about throughout the first hour, but I had my friend keeping me updated with what was going on, and I saw about the second and third hour picks. So I'm just going to go through and give my thoughts on every pick, and then on the ending, if you haven't seen it, you're in for a treat. Alright, so first off here, we had the first pick was Rey Mysterio to Raw. I really like this pick. You know, Rey has spent basically his entire career on SmackDown, as you know, always been thought of as that, you know, number 2 brand guy who can really thrive there but can't really make it to the next level. So I'm glad that Rey is getting the chance to thrive in a new environment and work with a lot of guys who frankly he's never even worked with before. So that'll be great for him, I think. So overall, I give that pick thumbs up. Next we have Jeff Hardy moving to SmackDown. I really like this. Jeff, you know, has I think there's a vividly different style. You know, if you have more charisma rather than wrestling ability, such as the John Cena's, the Triple H's, I think you more belong on Raw, you know, like JBL as well. But if you have more like the athleticism, such as like, you know, Ray, Hardy, I think to an extent, like Edge, you know, I think those guys, you can kind of tell like who belongs on Raw and who belongs on SmackDown, sort of. So Jeff was a guy I always thought kind of felt out of place on Raw for some reason. So I think SmackDown should bring up a lot of fresh and new rivalries for him, and you know, hopefully get him a push to the top, you know, possibly to a title. That would be great. So let's hope that happens. That pick also gets a thumbs up from me. Next we have CM Punk to Raw. Now, I like this pick because I'm being selfish, because I often do not get a chance to watch SmackDown because usually I'm either out on Friday nights or I am watching boxing, one of those two. And I don't get the Sci-Fi channel in my house, so I can't watch ECW. So, and I really, you know, Punk's my Chicago kid, you know. So, I love watching him, but I just can't, you know. And for my own selfish reasons, I'm glad he's moving over to Raw, because you know that's the one show I actually do watch from WWE. So, personally, I give this a thumbs up, but overall I give this a thumbs down. I mean, after you can see, I mean, Punk did need to be moved to that next stage in his career, but not the way ECW got screwed today. You have to be kidding me with that garbage. No, he should have stayed exactly where he was, in my opinion. All right, next, Matt Hardy to ECW. I mean, I really liked the Hardy move before this move came. Then this came, and I'm like, well, I mean, I'll give it a shot. You know, Hardy, I think he can really fit well with the ECW guys. I mean, it probably is a step back in his career, but I mean, personally, if I was like one of these, you know, mid-card guys on Raw or SmackDown, and I got moved to ECW, I would be pretty happy, you know, because you get moved to the main event status. I know a lot of guys don't think the same way I would, but Matt Hardy, I think this will be good for his career. Hopefully he can get a title run there, and maybe that can elevate him to the main event status, and he can take that over to SmackDown or Raw. So, alright, next we have, oh my god, thumbs down on both of these. This was awful. I mean, if you were going to switch up the commentary teams, at least involve ECW a little bit. what they did was they switched JR and Michael Cole. Why? Why fix something that's not broken? Foley and Cole were great. JR and King were great. Do not fix what isn't broken. It's unnecessary. I don't think that. I hate Cole, and I don't like King. Actually, I would be able to say I hate King too. I just really don't like him. But I love JR, and now, he's going to be working with Foley, which I'm sure will be a good thing, but it's on the B-brand show, so screw it. I mean, maybe, I always wanted to watch Foley commentate, and now maybe since JR's there too, I'll actually start being interested in SmackDown again, but who knows. Next pick we have is Batista to Raw. I really, really, really like this pick. I think this should have happened a long time ago because there's a lot of fresh faces that we haven't seen him feud with on Raw, such as John Cena. That match hasn't happened in the WWE and could be a potential huge moneymaker. So, yeah, that's some good stuff right there. Thumbs up for that pick overall. Next we have Umaga to SmackDown. Good. Get his ass off my TV. I don't want that guy anywhere near Raw. I hate Umaga. I think he's the most overrated piece of trash in the WWE, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't want him anywhere near my TV. I think, if you had to put him somewhere, I guess he would somewhat serve a purpose on SmackDown. But on Raw, oh my God. Oy. Alright, okay, next we have Kane to Raw. Don't like this move. He wasn't doing garbage on Raw before he got moved to ECW, so I tend to think it's going to be much of the same there. Yeah. So then we have Mr. Kenny SmackDown. Great move. Don't think he ever should have moved over from Raw. Well, actually, I did think it was necessary, but I don't think it was... It was after the fact. I don't think it was really good. Moving back to SmackDown, where he can potentially come be that main eventer on the next level that he couldn't do on Raw. And the big shocker of the night, in terms of the draft anyway, was Triple H going to SmackDown. Whoa, I like it personally. I won't have to watch Triple H on my TV screen anymore. So. Yeah, the titles are an entire big mess now. Now we have the U.S. title moving from SmackDown to ECW. We have the ECW title moving from ECW to Raw, and then we have the Raw title moving from Raw to SmackDown. So basically now we have a mid-card title on ECW, but no heavyweight title. We have two heavyweight titles on SmackDown, and the ECW heavyweight title is the heavyweight title on Raw. I don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah, that's just a big mess right there. And so overall, I love the draft. Last year was kind of a disappointment. There weren't any big name switches, but this had, every pick you basically cared about. So I loved it. I thought it was a great draft. And now we have the ending of the show. Vince gave away his $500,000. Oh my God, it changed my life. The person on the phone is great. Just a quick thing. If anybody saw the guy, it's like, you have the wrong number and then you hung up. Oh my God. Oh wow, that's unbelievable. When Vince is like, hello, who is this? He's like, you have the wrong number. Oh man, priceless moment. Anyway, so I think around the same time last year, I think it might have been the draft Raw was when the whole Vince death thing started, and then the whole Benoit thing came into play, and Vince basically shot down the whole death angle. So he thinks, hey, maybe we all forgot it by then, and now he decided to start it up again. Basically, if you didn't see it, what happened was a bunch of it was so lame. It was worse than the limo last year. But all these things started to happen, explosions. He's like, what's going on? So he went down, and then this big scaffolding fell on him, and they got the stretcher in there and whatnot. So I personally, I love it. I love being entertained. I'm one of those smart fans who I like some of the crap they put on. Yeah, I do. It's entertaining. I love it. So I'm running out of time here. I think I can go over, hopefully, so I'll give it a shot. Let's see what I can. All right, cool. I think I can go over. Anyway, yeah, got a couple more things to say, but yeah. So they had Vince in one of those neck braces and on a stretcher, and they moved him out of the arena. So, Death Angle number 2. What my thoughts on it? See, I mean, I like the idea. I think it's a very entertaining idea. I was so intrigued with it last year, but I just don't know if you can do it again. I don't think it's gonna work, to be honest. But it'll keep me interested. Hopefully, I'm really interested. I'm probably gonna look up the ECW and SmackDown spoilers. I'm really interested to see. So, thanks everyone. Please leave comments, your thoughts on the show, on the Vince Death Angle 2. And thanks. So, I'll be back with another video soon. Alright, bye.